Yo, what's good, everyone? Welcome back to the show. Season 4, always good with the sports taste. We're going to keep it fun in this joint. As you can see, it's only four of us today, but Fantastic Four, we're going to be great today. First of all, I got to give a shout out to my boy C-Nut. What's going on, man?
What's good with it? What y'all doing? What y'all on?
Then, of course, we got 910's finest, my boy BT. What's goody, my boy?
What's good, bro? I'm chilling, man. You know how I do.
I feel it. And then welcome back, our boy, the Doctor Esquire Dave, man. What's
Yeah,
good, fam? What's good?
yeah, I'm back. I'm back in this bitch. You heard? I'm back in
My
this bitch.
my nigga.
Hey,
Back
hey.
off road.
Yeah, BT told me to chill out for a second, so I chilled out for a second.
Don't put that on me.
I was just playing, but it's good. It's
where,
good to
where,
be back.
where have you been, that Dave? You've been everywhere, man. Proud of you, my boy.
Hey, look, man.
Appreciate the content you've been doing on the pod and on the accounts and
Yeah,
everything, man. We appreciate you all your hard work, bro.
nah, man. Hey, man. Shout out to T too for the content from the
Yeah,
SEC
ACC.
game too. But hey,
yes,
I was in SEC country. I was everywhere except for the college football playoff. Unfortunately, man, that loss to
yeah,
Kansas hurt us, but it's all
Damn.
good.
Yeah, that
yeah,
shit tough.
Yeah.
yeah, man. So, of course, we're going to be talking about the college football playoff. The championship games are over. The bracket has been finalized. But, usually we talk about and analyze a lot of these games and like the NBA and the NFL, college basketball, stuff like this. But today, I think we just keep it a little like lighthearted a little bit. Let's talk about some of these breaking news we've been getting all week, man. So, first of all, let's start in the MLB, man. So, Juan Soto has officially made his decision. He decided he's going to go to the New York Mets. He's getting pretty much three-fourths of a million on that joint. That man getting a crazy bag. Corey, BT, I'm gonna let y'all two go to the plate first, man. Reactions, thoughts, how we feeling?
That man want to play
What's your
together. That's all that is.
Enjoy the project, bro.
Y'all know that.
Enjoy
Look,
the
this is a
project.
perfect example. Y'all know that meme where it's like that busted house and they got like a Lamborghini in the driveway. That's this situation.
Oh damn.
The Mets ain't been
Yeah.
good since they had a crackhead on their team.
Oh
Oh,
my
I'm going too
god.
far.
Oh, damn.
I'm going too far.
Yeah.
All right, my fault.
Damn.
BC, you got it.
Yeah. Nah, so all right, man. I know we Yankee fans, me and Corey or whatever. So I don't fuck with the Mets, man, but I'm all for the nigga getting his bag. You know what I'm saying? I respect
Yeah,
the bag. That's almost 800
real
million.
talk.
So I respect that. But Soto, you the op now, bro. You know what I'm
So
saying?
you got to catch
So
this
fuck you,
slander.
nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
But
No, honestly, no,
respect you
no,
for getting
no,
your bag
no,
though.
no. I have to respect it because now they probably on the same time as I am with Bryce, so I understand, dog. I
Uh,
completely understand.
Nah,
yeah,
it's a
no,
little bit
I
different
feel it.
though because of Bryce. Y'all drafted Bryce. You know, we had Soto
True,
for
true,
a
true,
year. You know
true,
what I'm saying? So
true,
it
true,
ain't
true,
like
true,
that.
true,
Yeah,
true,
it
But
ain't
true,
that
true.
deep.
that deep of hatred for me.
Yeah,
But still, he is with the op, so it's still fuck this nigga. You
yeah.
know what I'm saying? But I don't hate the nigga
Yeah,
I,
what's your
Fuck.
thoughts on that, day?
though.
I mean, well, this is the biggest bag in what baseball history, sports history.
Yeah,
Sports
Sports
history,
history,
yeah.
man.
bro. Sports
Yeah,
history.
so I mean, he got the money. I think I think offline, like Corey or BT said, that there's less pressure for him to win a World Series or have playoff success now. With the Mets, the Mets are just happy to get to the playoffs or win the
Yeah.
series too. Um, I know
Yeah.
the last time they won one was like 40 years ago or something like that. So the last time they went to the World Series was back, I think, 2015. So there's not much pressure. And I mean, it's a team. Is the team better? I mean, yeah, of course. Obviously, if they keep Lindor and Alonso and those other guys, but
Yeah.
I think they'll make some noise. I don't see a pennant in the future though. Uh,
They in the
Oh
NL,
no,
bro.
I'm
They're
not.
not getting past the
I'm.
Dodgers.
Exactly.
exactly. They got to get past the Dodgers.
So
I just don't see
yeah,
that
that
right
ain't
now.
happening. That ain't
Yeah, I don't
happening.
Honestly,
see
they not coming out of their damn division. Like, let's be real. Like, no
Philly
disrespect,
still
Dre, but the Braves is over there. The Braves are actually pretty decent.
Oh,
They
I
got
ain't worried about
everybody.
nobody. I ain't worried about nobody in the East prospering. Atlanta got that fluke shit out the way. Everybody's just gonna be in dumpster fire until the Nationals get back in cracking. We got the #1 pick again, bro. So like, it's over for this
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
It's over for this division, bro. They had their chance. It's over for that shit, bro. Cause like I said in this joint in the chat, I was like the Mets, they just like the Clippers. They like the Jets. Like they little brother. You can get all the players you want. You can get all the coaches you want and everything. You little brother. Y'all think y'all gonna get success and shit, but y'all really not. Y'all just gonna have a little flair. But when Big Brother's making the real moves to win championships, that's what's gonna be happening while y'all over there with, like Corey said, with the little Lamborghini and shit, bro. Niggas getting Hummers and shit, bro. Like niggas getting fucking Tesla trucks with them ugly ass trucks and shit. Like we 2 steps ahead of the game with this shit, bro. Like so it's gonna be okay. But I respect Ron getting the bag, and for
Yeah, I
people that
respect it
not
too.
for people that's not really into baseball, you have to understand, especially with the MLB union, they always gonna tell the baseball player go get the bag. Like we understand you might have a tie to the city or you feel like you want to run it back, but they always gonna tell you, hey, we respect that, but go make sure you get the bag.
Right.
But a question for y'all two is do y'all think like Eric Judge like performance in the playoffs has anything to do with his decision? Cause we know he be spotty in them offs, man.
I think it's 50-50, bruh. I don't want to say it was like the sole reason he left the Yankees. I ain't watch it,
Mhm.
but I seen like a headline of Stephen A. Smith saying that or whatever. Um, like I said, I think it's 50-50, but I think it's mainly because of the bag. And he already got a World Series too, so he's
Yeah.
not really
Yeah,
tripping on trying to get another. I don't think he's tripping on trying to get another one.
2019 was a great year.
Yeah,
No,
so
I'm gonna keep
respect
it.
to
That
y'all
I'm,
niggas for
fucking
I'm gonna
getting
keep
that.
it
It
a
was.
bean. I don't think it had nothing to do with it. I think it was just all about the bag, no matter what. Like, let's
right.
keep it a bean. Like, I not saying I was looking fully over the contract details, but the main thing that like stood out to me is no deferred payments in that. So they can't hit him with any type of, oh, we're gonna wait X amount of years and you're gonna get paid this much.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
Otani and everything. Yeah,
yeah, it's none of that. They're gonna have to get him that bread no matter what. So
right.
that's the reason why he went with that, because nobody else was gonna
Okay.
offer that to him. And plus, we was locking him up for one more year. They also, I think, it's a clause in it where it's an exit clause. Like I want to say it's like after 5 years or 9 years or something
It's
like
at the
that.
it's at the 4.
Or okay, all right, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, because it's 2029. That's what it was. Yeah.
Mhm.
So it's an exit clause where he can either initiate or the team can, but he still get his
So
bread.
so basically, there's a lot of things going in his favor. So I
Mm-hmm.
mean, honestly, I don't knock it at all. I mean, like he got me a World Series, so he forever good on my book. I mean, is he technically the ops? Yeah, but he's not like Bryce. Like Bryce, like
Yeah.
the Phillies. I need them. I need their destruction every season. I need their fans to feel awful every season. Like I don't want anything in Philly to prosper. I don't want anything in the state of Pennsylvania to prosper, bruh.
Damn.
Like, yeah, like that's how I feel, bruh. Like. Nah, bro. Like I know in football we got a game with them Bama's in a couple of weeks, bro. But I'm gonna say that for another episode. But I'm just saying, like, hey, Juan Soto, if you see this, we respect you getting the bag, my brother. Like, pay for a dinner one time. I know you
Yeah,
got it,
fuck your
dog.
team.
Yeah. Fuck that team,
I'm
man.
about to
I'm gonna
say
keep.
We
slide
got
a
I'm gonna.
check
I'm
or
gonna.
we got
something, dog.
No, I'm gonna keep it hot. The only way I would actually say fuck him, fuck that bag and everything is if you would have went to that team in Boston.
If he'd went to that team
Oh,
in Boston,
yeah,
okay.
that's
Or if he
different.
would,
Oh,
yeah. Or if he would
oh,
went to the Dodgers too, bro. I can't fuck with the Dodgers either.
oh, not
One of
yeah.
them two or Houston.
I
One
knew
of
he
them three
wasn't going to go to
teams.
the Dodgers. The
Or
Yeah,
one of them
Dodgers
three
what
teams.
I know he wasn't because I know I was like I know Dodgers you got the Brad Bear and anything, but you wasn't going to pay this. One, you wasn't going to pay this money out, and two, my man want like the whole money right now. He ain't going to wait
yeah,
until he like 45 years old and start
yeah.
getting $20 million check. No, he want that bread now,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I'm not mad at it, bro. Get your bread when you can immediately.
Facts.
Yeah,
Facts.
this is a 15-year deal, right?
Yeah,
Yep.
Yeah.
he
Okay.
chilling.
Yeah,
Yeah.
He
he good.
chilling.
The nigga only
He good.
26. He good.
Exactly. That's
Yeah.
not like he's young as hell, bro. Like.
Yep.
Hey, man. Parents. Sometimes you gotta get them off the court in the field and get them in the batting cage. It's
Hey,
money to be made.
the batting cage, the golf
And
course,
the
the
pitch,
pitch.
the pitch.
Like I'm
Hey,
saying,
man. It's just not. It's
okay,
just not.
if they nice on the ice, put them on the ice.
Hell,
Like,
you could
Yeah,
get
nah.
hey man, low key. You could get paid playing video games, man. Keep them on the sticks, bro.
I'm saying.
Like
Yeah, don't pull them off the sticks.
our parents lied to us.
Nah.
Our parents didn't see the vision. We all could have been balling on 2K and Madden with all the streams, man, but they didn't see the vision. They didn't believe in us. We ain't. It's our turn. We gotta make sure we don't make that same mistake. If my little guy nasty in Call of Duty, God damn it, we gonna be the best Call of Duty player on the planet.
Exactly.
Exactly.
We gonna get to this buddy, dog.
Old Hawkeye.
At least make an
We got
effort
old
to get
Hawkeye.
I swear to you. But Juan Soto wasn't the only person that made a decision this week. We also had a college decision made on First Take itself. The number one player in this year's class, AJ, he's decided to go to BYU. If you want to talk about another move for the bag, this man's getting a $7 million NIL deal to play in Utah.
Yeah.
Fellas, what's your thoughts on this?
I'm not surprised, man. These kids nowadays going with the bag, and I can't be mad at that. You know what I'm saying? I respect it, bro. He said, KD his favorite player, and the coach.
Oh, he another
BYU
KD
coach,
kid?
another KD
another
kid.
KD kid, yeah.
And
Well,
BYU coach.
hey, I ain't got nothing to say no more. I ain't got nothing to say no more. Yeah, I ain't got nothing to say no more, bro. I ain't got nothing to say.
On First Take, he made it seem like, it was bigger than NIL. He was talking about development in the NBA. And BYU staff is like NBA, like an NBA staff, basically. All their coaches was coached in the NBA previously. So I respect that. But
Let's keep it
$7 million, nobody's gonna.
Before you put,
No.
I do want to say to our listeners that BYU, they do have a college player this year that's like top 10 and going into the draft this year. So when we talk about the development and everything, there is development there happening somewhere in Utah. But Corey, go ahead.
No. Honestly, what it is, and it's like, let's keep it real with it. Danny Ainge ain't slick.
Oh, you know what's
slick.
so you see the scheme too, right? You see what's going on, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
He know this is an insurance policy. If the flag play don't work out, we're gonna make this shake somehow, some way.
He's like, I can get AJ coming. Yep.
Exactly.
AJ might end up better than Cooper anyway. So
Ain't no might in that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Danny Ainge already seen. He seen how Cooper Flag been playing these first few games, and he's like, I don't know if I'm gonna be all in yet. Let me test it out. Let me test the waters. Oh, we got this other kid coming. Let me throw the bag.
Y'all, what we're seeing is grooming in real live time right now. Because let's get the, because come on, you go to high school in Utah where Danny Ainge has the bag for. Then you go to BYU. Who went to BYU, y'all?
I have no idea, son.
Jimmer Fredette?
Jimmer Fredette.
No. Who also went to BYU?
That played basketball?
Yeah.
Played basketball?
Damn.
Was he nice?
He played.
Well, how long ago was this?
A long time ago.
Yeah, I don't know, dog. I ain't gonna hold
Danny
it.
Ainge?
Yes.
Shit.
He did go there. Yeah, he did go there.
Yeah. I was waiting on y'all.
I did not know that. Oh, but that makes sense though.
And where does Danny Ainge currently work at?
Utah Jazz.
That's the reason why I said this shit is nasty.
Who's going to be in the lottery again next year?
The Utah Jazz. The Utah Jazz will probably have the number one pick. Yes, they will be picking top 5 in the next 2 years.
And like, whoa! Remember when Wendy was like, "What is going on in Utah?"
Hey,
damn.
That's the new process though. The process.
Wendy was on there early. I call Wendy. I see it now. I see it now.
I got one better for y'all. Think about the one big trade while all of this stuff was going on. The Rudy trade.
The Rudy trade, yeah.
How many first did he get?
And they got like 4 of them.
5? Yeah, 4. Yeah.
5.
Did y'all see the play now, right? Insurance policy.
But Wendy said that shit like after like a Royce Neal trade or something.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, It was like after the Donovan Mitchell
after
trade.
the big trade, and then he's like, but no one paid attention to what they're doing. And he was saying that because they're freeing up space. That was a contract that they're trying to get rid of.
Yeah.
Okay,
But
but he knew about Cooper and AJ though. He knew that they were coming at some point. He knew that.
So what the play is gonna be, and it's kind of what Dre said when he was thinking about Boston. They gonna make that play to Brooklyn.
Nah, man.
They're gonna make that play to Brooklyn. They're gonna offer Brooklyn because Brooklyn they looking to gather picks so they can build up the team. Hey, give us that first. We're gonna give you these.
Oh man, this is collusion at its finest.
It's nasty, bro.
I'm calling that shit.
This shit nasty.
If Brooklyn don't get the first this year and they get it next year, watch.
Man.
But yeah, I mean, we saw him going to BYU coming because I mean it was just obvious. I mean, you don't go to the state of Utah to play high school basketball and not consider a school like BYU. But he had other teams like Kansas, North Carolina, and who else he had? He had Alabama. You know, these are like blue blood programs, and then Alabama's one of the hottest teams out right now. It just seems like he said it was more than the NIL and everything, but it seems like NIL has it's a big reason why some of these recruits are going to different colleges now, opening space up, and why honestly teams like UNC, they just y'all used to get the best of the best. Now it's just like y'all still get great players, but they not like that number 5 overall pick going into the NBA good. It's like I think Cole Anthony was like your last lottery pick.
Yeah. No, they run lottery. I don't think they were on lottery. It might have been Cole.
Yeah, I think it was Cole.
I think it was Cole.
Yeah, it was Cole.
So the UNC need to open the pocketbooks, man. Like do they got
right?
Yeah, okay.
Let me tell you something real quick, bro. So with UNC, like it was a well-known, like everybody knew UNC had to get a big man, a center, like a 6'11" dude, bro, in a portal last year. Every nigga they went after went to a different school for a bigger bag. Like UNC was just stuck with Jalen Washington. No disrespect, Jalen Washington, but you're not him, bro. You know what I'm saying?
It's good.
You're good.
Yeah. It's
but
not
it's like,
enough though.
You can't be 6'11" and a point guard who's 6 foot, the shooting guard who's 6 foot, the small forward who's 6'3" out rebounding you, dog. You can't be 6'11". You get out rebounded by your guards, bro. So yeah, they gotta open up the NIL book, dog, to get these portal players. Nowadays,
you know who I'm blaming this on?
Go ahead.
I'm gonna let y'all know who I'm blaming this on.
Why?
Yo, this nigga
Oh my God, I'm dizzy, dog.
Yo, cut it, yo.
Oh,
yo.
That's the only person I can blame this on.
Oh shit. Hey.
I can wait.
Oh shit, man. Come on, dog. I wish T was here for this shit, dog.
I can wait.
Oh, okay.
Shit.
Hurt, bro. Pause, bro.
Hey, yo.
Wilder, bro.
Hey, yo.
Fucking sweating, man. God
damn. Yo, I can't function right now.
Oh shit. Oh man. Golly. Corey, for the last 20 episodes, I don't know what the hell has gotten into you, man. But keep it up.
He's on a heater, bro.
Yo, Corey, what the fuck is wrong with you, dog? What is you on, bro?
You got it, dog.
Yeah, you
got it, bro.
Oh man.
What the fuck?
Oh shit! Oh, that was crazy.
Hey man,
Corey just chilling to make his point, man. Go ahead, and make his point,
I think
Corey.
he did. I think he did, man.
No words,
Oh,
no bar. It's just music, man. But
man,
no,
He
like
killing.
all jokes aside, no, like I really do blame him for a lot of this stuff. Like since he came aboard and has been the head coach, it's like a lot of things here and there hasn't been seeming very Tar Heelish. It's not. It hasn't been what we expect from a national championship caliber. This should be team. A national championship caliber organization, school, blue chip, all of that. Like we haven't played like a blue blood since he's been there. Like we're gonna keep it tall. Like we can talk about that national championship run that they made it to the finals, but we didn't
Nah, I was
win.
gonna say it was only like a 7 game run, bro. When they played
Yeah,
like a national championship program, a 7 game run. That's it.
and even then when we got there, it was like, yo, what the fuck are y'all doing? But even
Uh,
like even that year, the year before, like when he came aboard, like y'all know I kept saying like I've been the biggest judger of him because I didn't even want him in the first place. I've always said I wanted Wes Miller because I saw what Wes Miller did with a lower tier program. He actually turned our school, UNCG, into a team to actually watch. Like Drake, keep it tall. While we were in college, we didn't go to the
Trash.
basketball. Yeah, we didn't go to the basketball games just to be like, oh, we might win this. We went to it for the looks. And plus, it
I
was
went
free.
for my
End of the day.
I went for my free T-shirt, and then I definitely went to the game when we played Davidson just to see Steph Curry drop 35 on us. I literally just
And
went there for that. I wasn't thinking about the team. And honestly, some of them basketball players on our team was some bitch ass niggas anyway, some hoe ass motherfuckers. But that's a different story for another day. I ain't
no,
trying to take it there.
no, yeah, I'm gonna take it there because I don't like how they did my boy Spoon. That was some hoe ass shit for real.
Yeah, that was Spoon was cool, man.
Yeah,
Shout
Spoon the
out to
homie.
Spoon. Yeah, man. Shout out him.
But
But getting back on topic, yeah, like I kind of want. I understand why they didn't pick West because they wanted to see him go to another program. Like, okay, let's go to like an equal footing program in a like a Big Five conference and see what you can do. Cincinnati's looking kind of strong this season. They was ranked at one point before they. I know they lost at some point, but West got that Cincinnati program looking more respectable as we go along, but. After
nah,
Huber, he just seems like he just has to he has a hot run and then he just gets real cold for a long period of time.
yeah,
It's like up and down. It's like up and down with his coaching decisions. That's what it looks like from outside perspective.
yeah. So with this, I mean, I blame him, but I blame the boosters too, bro, because they're not putting that money out for NIL.
true.
True
And
that.
I didn't want Huber. He wasn't my first choice. The nigga I wanted was Stackhouse. I wanted Stackhouse
Hmm.
on the bench with Rasheed Wallace as the
Yeah,
assistant coach. That's what I
yeah,
wanted. I wanted some niggas. You know what I'm saying? No
yeah.
disrespect, Wes. You know what I'm saying? Wes is cool. UNC player, cool, but he not a nigga. You know, I wanted a nigga on the bench, like somebody
Like
who
Jerry
gonna
can
get in them
like Jerry
players.
like Jerry, yeah, like Jerry can relate to them and like he
Yeah,
knows what a dog looks like. Like Jerry's going like he was
a
gonna find out real
dog.
early like who's really about that bucket and shit. Like yeah, I see
Yep.
it. Yeah, I understand.
Yeah, I wanted him and Rasheed on that staff, man. But it is what it is, bro. It's what we got, so we gotta roll with it.
Yeah, but we put this in the chat, man. They said, and we just speculating. We don't know if this is true, but they saying the pitch to the AJ was that you could be like what Zion was to do. Like if that's true, that's
That
weak
better
as
not be.
hell.
That better not be true, bro. That better be
That's
the
weak as
biggest nigga
hell.
I
Do
ever
I
seen.
gotta play it again?
Hey, please don't. Please don't. Please, no mas.
No, don't do that.
No,
Don't
no
do that,
mas. I can't
Cause if that shit happened, I can see him being in that damn room saying that shit. That's the thing about it.
damn.
man.
I'm still trying to find out what like not even being funny. Like I'm really trying to find out what was the point of him getting the job. Like was it recruiting? Cause
It was Roy,
if that's
dog.
It was Roy,
Roy,
It
yeah,
was
man.
Roy, man.
He had already been on that bench, so
Yeah.
it was like, all right, man, just take the next guy up, the next assistant coach up.
He
and
had
I'm gonna
he
That's
keep
had
what it
it.
the
was.
he had the
I'm gonna keep
ultimate
it.
piece backing him up.
I'm gonna keep it tall. That was the dumbest decision Roy could have made. Just like with Duke, the dumbest decision Coach K made was John Shire.
I
John Shire
mean,
was on
but
that
I
bench too.
mean,
I
it's pay,
understand why they
it's
did it
paying
though.
dividends now with the
I,
recruiting
under,
staff.
I understand why both did it because when you're dealing with traditional programs like those two, They were for right now. They want to keep everything in house. They don't want like the high flair and everything. Like they don't want like a Coach Calipari. They don't want like a coach like Nate Oates or anything like that. They want to see if like, and this is what I'm seeing from the outside. They want to keep the tradition strong. The names on the front of that jersey should mean more important than the name on the back of that jersey. But as we know, we getting paid now. That shit over with. That shit over with.
Mm-hmm. And then one more thing, and then we can get off this. I seen an Instagram post. I think I put it in the chat, man. Somebody talking about Nate Oates, bruh. Fuck no. Hell no. He can never be working at UNC.
It's because he being beaten y'all, or it's because y'all just don't feel because of schemes schematically, like scheme wise.
I just think he a bitch ass person, bro.
Okay.
I just think he a bitch ass. It's mainly because of that. As a person, I think he a bitch. Straight up.
Character traits.
Yep.
That's what it is.
Respect the game, and that should be it.
Nah, if you beat my squad, I respect it, man. Like I ain't gonna hate on you because of that. I think as a person, I think he is straight bitch as a person. That's just me. So
hey, look, we all individually have disdains for certain people for different reasons. And yeah, some of y'all look at my disdains like Dre, you tripping, but y'all respect it. And I respect y'all disdain. You know, it's a free disdain world out here. You can fan who you want. You can be a fan who you want to. You can disdain who you want to. It is what it is. I ain't gonna hate. Hey, yo, if BT say that man's a bitch ass nigga, he a bitch ass nigga to that nigga. Yeah, I can't do this.
My dog said that's a bitch ass nigga.
And I said to his face too, and them to do something.
Y'all heard my nigga.
Black hoodie BT. Black hoodie BT.
Hey, BT, be careful, be careful. He coached a shooter. He in Charlotte. He coached a shooter. He in Charlotte. Be careful.
I ain't about to incriminate myself. You know what I'm saying? I know some shit. You know where I'm from, bro?
Hey man,
what you talking about?
Be Billy like, hey, be Billy like, I'm a killer, but don't push me. I'm a killer, but don't push me.
This man BT came in with the energy of Friday Night Lights, man. Ain't nobody playing with this motherfucker no more,
bro. Hey, I know the shooters too, bro. I grew up with plenty of them. We good, bro.
Hey man, we good. He said what he said.
Well, but getting back on track, speaking of coaches at UNC, more breaking news today. Coach Bill Belichick is going to be the new coach at North Carolina University. Fellas, how we feel about this?
Damn, that shit came out of left field, dog. I wasn't expecting
that. Like what?
I mean, the program UNC is going to be the program is going to be better as far as like athletically, and they're going to be more competitive. But for how long though? And I think T said this to us earlier about, Bill Belichick is 73, Mac Brown is 72.
Yeah.
Like how long is Bill Belichick going to even coach anyway?
We saw they gave him a 3-year deal, so it's not like a usual college deal when they give a coach maybe like a 5-year, 6-year deal. That type of contract is good enough where okay, you got to usher out the players from the old regime, and now you recruit and bringing in players from you. So sometimes that takes about like a 2-3 year process to get going. They pretty much tell him you got 3 years to fix this right now.
Yeah,
like this is like. Yeah. So especially, I think maybe age has something to do with it because he is over 70 years old. But this is like you got literally like 2 classes to make sure by your 3rd year, we talking ACC championship game, at least. So that's what it looks like to me. I mean, it's an interesting call. We know how Bill, he kind of likes to have a lot of power. He likes to run the team his own way. He likes to bring in people his own way. I don't think he was going to get that same type of structure he used to have with the Patriots in the NFL anymore. Because, he liked to be the coach in the gym. So college is kind of like somewhere he can kind of get the best of both worlds. But this is really interesting. This might actually bring a lot of attention to the ACC. We'll see. But I want to hear y'all thoughts on it, especially y'all from North Carolina and everything.
So this is the thing with me. I think if this makes UNC look like it's being serious about football now. Because I ain't going to hold you. Like, we know Bill Belichick is the GOAT NFL coach. You know what I'm saying? He coached the GOAT and Tom Brady. But to me, his biggest I didn't understand it at first because of the age. That's what threw me off. I understood why because Bill Belichick is a great coach, but the
Yeah.
age thing threw me off a little bit. But his biggest recruiting thing he got to get right now is his quarterback named Bryce Baker, who's committed to UNC, but he didn't sign yet because he want to see who the coach is going to be. So if
Right.
I'm Bill Belichick, that's the first call I'm making is Bryce Baker. Like Baker playing in East Forsyth, that's like 30 minutes from Greensboro. And
Right.
that boy is the truth. You know what I'm saying? I seen him play. That boy is the truth.
Yeah.
So that needs to be Bill Belichick's first call. Get your quarterback in, you get him in, you can start talking about some stuff.
Okay. Okay.
So this is what the streets are saying, and I heard
Oh
this
Lord.
last night, and I put it in the chat. It depends on what goes on down in Texas.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah, if their starting quarterback goes to the league, and Arch is gonna stay obviously, but if Edwards actually stays back, the streets are saying that Arch is gonna be coming to Carolina because of this Bill Belichick move. We know that Bill does have somewhat semi of a relationship with both of the Mannings, and he's been in contact with them from what I'm hearing. So if that's true and that's the case, it could be some highlights going on in UNC next year, and that could have been the pitch. That could have been the pitch
No.
that he made to them.
No pun intended, but that would be such a heel turn like no other. Like,
So this is my thing with Texas, bro. This is my thing with Texas. If I'm Texas head coach, I'm telling Quinn, look, bro, you don't got to go to the NFL, but you ain't sending Texas next year, bro.
You gotta get the hell up out of here.
You gotta hit the portal, bro.
We putting that scholarship and everything.
You gotta get the hell up out of here.
Look,
You gotta hit
man,
the portal, bro.
it's
Because
Artavius
this dude
Minnis'
got to
time,
start.
bro.
Yeah, he got to start. It's his
It's
third
time.
year.
Yeah, it's his junior year. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, so that's my thing.
It's
I
now
think
never
Quinn
for
gonna be
him.
gone regardless, bro. Steve Sarkisian, not a dummy, bro. He's not a dummy.
But I say Quinn Ewers, man, if you want to stay in college, come to Colorado.
Hey, yo,
Colorado,
they pitching already,
Hey,
bro.
There you
I
go,
mean, that's
Jay.
it.
Come to Colorado. I know we got a 5-star QB coming in, but he let him sit on the pond for like a year. And then you come in like 1 year, help us still get to bowl games, still compete for the Big 12, and then we can bring Julian Lewis in. Yeah, come to the Big 12, come to Colorado, Quinn, come to Colorado.
Yeah.
Like I get what you're saying, BT. Like Quinn Ewers should not after this postseason should not play the game with Texas. You ain't got to go home. You ain't got to go home, but you got to get the hell up out of here. You ain't got to go. You ain't got to go pro.
I mean,
you are not the starting football team anymore.
I can see a reason why. I can see a reason why for both. Like, if not, well, I mean, for him staying and going. Like, if he goes to the league, he's going to be a first-round quarterback regardless. If he stays,
I don't think so.
I don't think so either, bro.
First round?
Yeah.
Nah.
I don't think so.
After the injury,
I think it's two. That's first round stamp. Period.
Yeah, and then everything else is going to be skilled.
Yeah.
Y'all got to think about this. This is a quarterback-driven league, though. We literally
it is, but what people's got and look what happened to us with Haskins. Look what happened to the Giants with Jones. Look what happened to teams that got like Blake Bortles and stuff like that. Or look at what the Titans did with Will Levis because they're going to be trying to draft a QB too.
Yeah.
Just because you need a QB, don't look at the fact if you don't. My friend always tell me if you don't think this QB is going to be the guy, like if you're not sure this person is going to be the guy, just fill your roster out for when you can get a QB to be the guy. You feel me?
Trust me, I get what y'all saying because I would feel the exact same way. But we know how the league is going to go. We've seen it too many times.
Because who's going? So we know who got the first pick, like the Raiders and who got
right now,
Raiders and the Giants. The Raiders and the Giants got the 1 and number 2 pick. They taking QBs. So Cam and Shador's off the board. So who's going to be the third QB after them?
Patriot. Third QB.
We don't know. That's the thing, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
You got the Titans.
So if I don't know who's clear cut number 3 at QB after those two go off the board, bro, I'm getting me a DB, tackle, edge rusher, a linebacker, whoever I need who's going to be like that dude at their position. I'm be content with just getting somebody I know that can be that dude at their position. We can get the QB later.
I'm willing. I'm willing to bet. Yeah, it is, but I'm willing to bet Patriots going to trade back. You're going to see the Titans going to take a run for it. the Titans or
I mean, I see the Titans.
Jerry
the
ain't going.
Dolphins,
I
or the
don't think Jerry
Dolphins.
gonna be that dumb.
I'm
I
not
don't
trading
think
picks
Jerry
away
gonna
for
be that dumb.
for QB number 3 in the draft. It ain't no way I'm
Nah,
trading
this
for Shador and Cam. Yes, but I'm not trading no picks away to get QB number 3.
yeah.
QB number 3 is
I
iffy.
think like teams
This,
that could
this
reach, yeah, like Titans, Dolphins. I think Jets could reach, like teams that will be
hmm
reaching for a QB. Like those three
yeah.
teams. Well, Cleveland's gonna be picking in the top 5 or the top 10. So, um,
Yep.
yeah. So I
Would they
But
mean,
even
but
do
that,
that
I
now?
don't
How
know,
many years they got left on Watson's contract?
like 2, I think.
they still got a year. He's staying. Nobody taking
Yeah,
that. They gonna have to eat that shit.
he got
If
to
they
eat.
don't want him in the building, they're gonna release him and take that dead cap. But you taking that salary one way or other. You're not gonna be even
What's
if
his
you trade
dead
him,
cap?
it's dead cap.
Because I know that
We
they redid his contract, so I'm trying to see what his dead cap is.
I mean, because like Shador and Cam are gonna go to the Giants or the Raiders or some like
Tennessee.
one of those teams.
All right.
Like
So here we
so
go. So you're gonna take this. This the other quarterbacks right here, bro. You got Quinn Ewers. You got Jalen Monroe. You got
Carson Beck.
Carson Beck.
Hmm.
Like them, the next
No,
3, bro. Like
no,
which one of
I'm
them
not.
3 are you
And
going?
the,
Are you
and the,
sold on,
and
bro?
all the
In the
and
first
so
round.
Milrow is a project.
Yeah,
Yes.
Monroe is definitely a project.
Carson Beck is a backup. Ewers is a backup. Like
Then you
so,
got
Right
Jackson Dart from
now,
Ole Miss.
Jackson Dart
and,
definitely a backup.
and he looks promising more than Milrow and Ewers for real. For real. I
No, he
mean,
do.
but that's not saying a lot. That's really not saying a lot.
It's not, bro. This quarterback draft class is weak as hell. This should remind me of
Very
2011.
weak. It's
Yeah.
very weak.
When it was Cam and it was everybody else.
Everybody else.
That's what this one remind me of.
Now I'm gonna be real with you.
So,
This is
It's
looking. This is looking more like Bryson CJ's year.
That
yeah,
too.
that's
Yeah,
accurate.
that
That's what I'm
too.
saying.
Them
Like,
two, and then
But
but
everybody
that's what I'm
else.
saying. I can see people reaching for these projects.
I wait until the second round if I really feel like I'm QB dependent. If I'm one of these other teams, if I can't get them in
Yeah.
the first round, if somebody wants to trade over me to get Quentin Ewers, God bless. Somebody's gonna be happy. Somebody's gonna be happy taking their picks for the next year or a couple of years drafts. I'm just saying.
I say, man,
Uh,
Quinn, just come back to school, man. Come to Colorado, dog.
I'm just saying because I don't know who's coming out for QBs next year, but I mean,
That's
Yeah,
the
who
arch.
is?
That's the arch
Yeah,
class.
yeah,
That's
that's
the
the art.
arch.
Yeah,
okay.
That's Arch.
That's Buddy from
Yeah.
Arch is the only
Tennessee.
one.
You
Yeah.
Nah,
got
Quinn,
Nussmeyer.
Quinn, you gotta leave. Quinn, you
You
gotta
gotta
leave because ain't
go.
cause ain't no way in hell you come back and you still gonna get drafted behind Arch Manning. That's gonna look
Oh,
so nasty on your resume, dog.
he
He
gotta
was
go
his
pro.
He
OG
got to
and
go,
he went
bro.
before you.
Oh,
Yeah.
y'all thought the Archtavius hype train was gonna be ridiculous before? Boy, don't let my agenda thrive. Let my
That,
agenda thrive. Let my
that's
agenda
just
thrive.
that's almost like how when Jalen Hurts and Tua were on the same roster. I think Jalen came out a year before Tua, right? Or like a year after Tua
No, I think
It's
they
a
was on
year
the same
after.
on the same
yeah.
draft.
No,
Yeah, and
it
then
was the same draft.
it
That
was
was
the same
he got
draft.
drafted in the second round. He got drafted in the second
Yeah.
round.
It was the
He got
same
drafted in the
draft.
second round.
Yep.
Damn,
It was the same
Yeah.
draft.
okay,
Yeah.
damn,
Now
damn.
that was some QB. Now that was some QBs in that
Yeah,
draft.
oh,
I
that
mean,
was a
It
QB
was some
Yeah,
draft.
that
QBs
draft
in
was
that bitch.
crazy.
Yeah, Herbert and all them. Yep,
Burrow,
Burrow.
Tua.
Yep.
Yeah,
yeah.
that draft was crazy.
Now that draft had some QBs, man.
Chill out.
I'm just saying.
Yo,
I just got
this
pissed, man. I'm sorry,
Oh
it was a
shit,
trigger. It was a
my
trigger.
bad.
Oh,
It was a trigger. Fuck that fat bastard.
all right, man. Let's move on.
we ain't even breaking this nigga up, bro.
Hey,
We ain't
hey,
even.
yo, let's stay in college football world and let's talk about these college football playoffs, man. Like we said, the conference championship games are over. The bracket has been finalized. I think the biggest shock to everybody when it was dropped during the announcement was SMU took over Alabama and was the last spot in the playoffs. It seems a lot of people are hurt by the committee's decision. I mean, it is what it is. Miami and Alabama were the first two teams out, and the way this system is worked, the automatic the conference champions get automatic bids, and then once after that you do the seeding between break a conference, and then you go from there. Look, I guess SMU just did enough against their game against Clemson that had the community like we just can't take them out yet
Nah,
at this point. At
I
this
think
point,
I
well,
think you
go ahead,
just
go.
gotta. Not to cut you off, but I think it's just more of the respect of one. SMU went undefeated in the ACC, like in their like they went 8-0 conference record.
Mm-hmm.
Lost on a game winning field goal to Clemson. So
I feel it. Yeah,
I think maybe if they got if the score, because they were losing by 17 in that game.
yeah. Like
If
Clemson
if
came
it,
out
if,
fire. Yeah,
if it stayed like that, then I wouldn't be surprised if Alabama was sitting at number 11 right now.
yeah.
But
Yeah.
I think it's just the respect of you made it to your conference championship, and
Mm-hmm.
overall you were at least like first or second like most of the season in your
Yeah,
conference in the ACC. And like I said, like you went undefeated in conference play. There, you have to show some respect to that. You have to show there needs to be some decency around you making your conference championship in a Power Five conference. I mean, obviously, like um, Iowa State is not going to be in because Iowa State had bad losses, and only one team could have came out of that conference because it was just the weakest conference out of the Power Five.
yeah,
But I think like when you go undefeated like SMU did, and you were as dominant as they were against who they played, the schedule wasn't that strong, and the two losses were against ranked opponents or teams that won like 9 or 10 games in BYU and Clemson. So I think I think it was just more so respect to that, and the fact that if the next team out was Alabama, who lost 2 games in which they were double-digit favorites, and you okay, yeah, you lost to Tennessee. Okay, we can understand that, but you get smacked by 21 against Oklahoma when you were like I think 15-point favorites against them,
yep.
and you lose to Vanderbilt when you were like at least 10-point favorite, like I think even 20-point favorites against Vanderbilt.
They were.
So like that also matters too.
I definitely agree with you, man. That definitely matters. You can't lose the games that you're supposed to win. And
Yeah.
that's what messed them up, bro. And then the SMU thing, and like you said, they would have continued to get smacked by Clemson. They definitely wouldn't have been in.
Yeah,
But the fact that they showed heart and came back
That, yeah.
and lost
Mm-hmm.
at the game winner, so you had to put SMU in there, bro. Like it would have been a disservice not to put them in there because why would you want to go to the conference championship game,
yeah,
lose, and then not be able to make the playoff?
Mm-hmm.
Niggas don't even want to go to the conference championship game no more. That's
yeah.
gonna happen.
Exactly. Like
So
people would now like if Alabama would have got in just based on the result, I think people like moving forward they would just say, okay, we're gonna stack our schedule and just play a very tough non-conference schedule,
Mm-hmm.
and just like see how we fare in that, and then play whoever we play in the conference championship, and as long as we get 9 wins and we beat the teams that we're supposed to beat, we should be in, right? You know.
facts.
But I'm gonna open this discussion after I say my piece on the announcement, the bracket announcement. I would say outside maybe Penn State because I really feel like Penn State got ranked high because of the branding and everything. Because when I look back, I look at teams like Indiana, I looked at Miami, I looked at SMU, and then I was like, why was teams positioned where they are? Because if you look at those three teams per se, they basically kind of had similar schedules in a way. It was like they didn't really meet a lot of ranked opponents in their way. And for Miami, say, unfortunately, it was teams that was ranked in the beginning of the year, but because like Florida State, they lost their ranking. By the time they played Louisville, they lost their ranking. Even though that Louisville game was a good game, Louisville beat Clemson. Like they really didn't get Georgia Tech lost their ranking after they had one in the beginning of the season. So it was teams in their way that were good teams, but because of wins or losses, they just weren't ranked. Indiana was the same way, and they lost to Ohio State. They got blown out Ohio State. So SMU, like they say, they went undefeated in the ACC, made to the championship game. Okay, so Miami got 2 losses under them. So that's why before the week prior, they ranked them at number 12. Like, but we all knew because of the automatic bid of the conference championship, they was going to be first team out anyway. So that was already decided for them from the get go. And then when you're talking about, so it seems like Indiana with that one loss, because they put them at what, 10, right?
Oh, Indiana
Like,
at 10, yeah. Mm-hmm.
yeah, Indiana just got in with that one loss because community knows like Indiana's really not that good, but they only lost one game in the Big Ten this season. Like they was a quote unquote good football team. So I see that they was actually kind of consistent with how they rank teams based off wins or losses due to one, their opponents, and two, the brand in the conference. So that's why when I saw SMU get in, I think that point was they didn't lose a conference game, really put them over the edge for Alabama because you just can't have a team that made a conference championship game that went undefeated in a conference and then try to leave them out, even though they lost their automatic bid to Clemson. Clemson winning pretty much derailed Alabama chance of going into the playoffs. That's basically it. Like it's like the NCAA tournament, March Madness, where it's like Gonzaga was supposed to win their conference tournament, but he lost to freaking Pepperdine some shit, and now like a team that was on the bubble gets knocked out. Alabama, you was on the bubble, you got knocked out. And that's based off what they did with their rankings this season. These could change. This is the first year they did this. It's kind of whack. It's kind of wacky how they did it. I know some people probably prefer let's just do 1 through 12, but you got to get rid of the conference championships to do that, in my opinion.
Yeah, no, facts.
But it's like, and that's the discussion I want. Can they really get rid of the conference championships, knowing that they produce a lot of money? Like, what are your thoughts on that?
I would say no. I think it's hard to get rid of that. I mean, you need a clear cut conference champion. I think the sport deserves that. And also, I mean, if there weren't conference championships, how are we sure about teams like Boise State and UNLV, whether one of those teams can make the playoff, or like a team that made a run like Arizona State. Arizona State wasn't on anyone's radar, but they had a really good season. I don't know. I don't know which two games like who they lost to, but they won. They got hot at the right time. Clemson got really like if it like well if it wasn't for the conference championship, Clemson wouldn't be in.
They pretty much took Alabama's spot. If not, I said SMU earlier, but Clemson pretty much took Alabama's spot. They won and got in.
Honestly, to me, I think Clemson took Miami's spot because I think Miami would have got in before Alabama. To me,
no, because Miami had 2 ACC losses. Clemson only had 1.
Clemson had 1, yeah.
Yeah, they have 3 losses, but they got 1 loss in the ACC. So that's why they got in the championship game. Right? Yeah,
that's true. Okay. Yeah, no.
So that's why it got a little deceptive in like the overall college football rankings, is because like yes, Miami is a 10-2 team, but they're not even going to the ACC championship again because they actually have 2 losses in the ACC. It wasn't like a loss to Florida and then a loss to South Florida. If they went 10-2 that other way, they probably get in because it's like you went through the ACC and got to the ACC championship game. But since like they lost like you said, people run at the right time. Miami lost at the wrong time. Like they're so that's what really deals with me. That's why I'm not like Miami fans are upset. I knew from get-go when they put us at 12, I was like, that was it. Because we didn't even have an automatic championship winner from the Big 12 yet. So like I've been over there. I know some Miami fans, they were still hoping on selection Sunday or whatever. But I was like, yeah, hey y'all, it's okay. It's okay.
And another point,
Cristobal tricked off again. So
yeah, I mean that was a trap game against Syracuse too. So
that shit was wrong.
Another point I wanted to make is about like a conference championship is that like when you had the Big 12, for example, that had a 4-way tie, everybody like 4 teams had the same record, and how the 2 teams that made it to the Big 12 championship, how that was determined was based on like record of common opponents, and each of those 4 teams had, I think we all played Kansas State, UCF, and I think Baylor was the 4th team. and it was just like whoever had the best. Who like out of those 4 teams, like what was the like your best record? Whoever was 4-0 or 3-1. I think Colorado was 2-2, which is why we didn't make it. But Iowa State and Arizona State had the better record against those 4 teams.
Yeah.
So, and then you need to be able to have a way to determine who gets out of the Big 12. So you need a conference championship game for that. But I'd say like next year moving forward, what should be considered, I think what the committee should consider is like the first like 4 seeds, whoever like gets the bye to the quarterfinals. I think you should work that as if like if we only had like 4 teams in a playoff, who like just like how we've had in years past, who would those 4 teams be? And I think in this situation, based on how the season played out, yeah, Oregon would still be number 1. I think you would put Georgia at number 2 because they beat Texas. I think Texas would have moved down. And I think the 3rd team probably would have been maybe Notre Dame. Like Notre Dame probably would have moved up to like either 3 or 4.
Yeah.
And then that 4th team probably would have been, I don't know, 10 like Tennessee, maybe. So like, So I think those 4 teams would have, like, if they were doing it that way, should have got the bye because, like just looking at like the path for some of these teams, like Oregon has a tough path because they have to play either Ohio State or Tennessee, and then after that they may possibly play Texas in the semifinals.
Yeah.
And then the same thing. Georgia may play Notre Dame. Penn State could possibly get to the national championship based on this path because they beat SMU. Boise State, that's on a neutral field. It's not in Idaho. It's on a neutral field. And then you may possibly play either Notre Dame or Georgia. That's not going to be an easy game, but anything can happen in college football. So they could possibly get to the national championship and possibly play Oregon again. And I don't want to see that again. So
Penn State definitely got a break with this bracket. I ain't gonna hold you.
They did.
But we're gonna find out. But I'll hold SMU smack them. I ain't gonna hold y'all.
Me too.
But is there a particular game in the first round anybody looking forward to?
That Ohio State, Tennessee, man.
Yeah. Is Ron Day coaching for his job in that game?
He should be.
Yeah.
They got too much talent, bro, not to win the college football playoff. Like they have too much talent. Quarterback is iffy, but that whole roster from top to bottom, bro, that shit is raw.
I agree. I'm kind of upset hunting right now, and I mean, like Dre, you talked about maybe SMU possibly leading Penn State. I said Texas can make it to the semifinal, but Clemson might beat Texas.
Word.
Yeah. If Clemson quarterbacks show up, bro, Clemson can beat Texas, man. It's gonna be the battle of the quarterbacks who don't fuck it up, basically.
Yeah.
That's gonna be that. Because if I'm taking, and I don't fuck with Dabo Swinney, but if I'm taking a coach, I'm taking him over Steve Sarkisian any day of the week.
I think Dabo, he don't get rattled in these type of playoff environments. And Clemson's the type of team, if you give them an opportunity, they will jump on that joint. As much disdain that I have for Dabo, like look what they did. They lost to South Carolina. They damn near shouldn't be in part of these damn playoffs, but they only had one ACC. They only had one ACC loss. Their only other loss was they pretty much couldn't beat the SEC this year. That was their reason why they got 3 L's, and then they lost to Louisville. But once they got in that ACC championship game, they capitalized on that shit. So, and SMU came in that joint hot. So,
yeah,
I can see why that's an upset bro game right there. I just think Texas at least winning one game in these playoffs. I gotta
see it. I gotta see it, bro. Steve is a great offensive minded coach, but that's all he is to me. Like I don't think he's a great head coach. I mean, he wasn't a great head coach at USC.
So y'all see a way where Steve would actually put Arch in instead of Quinn.
Oh, for sure.
Oh yeah, if the game's on the line, this is money time. This is money time.
No, I'm not talking about like if the game is on the line. I'm just talking about starting them in general.
Oh, starting him.
Yeah.
I don't know.
He ain't gonna
I
start
don't
him.
know.
He ain't gonna start.
Because
But
the thing is the first playoff game is on the 20th, and I think they play like the 21st. So they really got next week.
Yeah.
That's
So
Next.
if they had like a legit like bowl schedule where they're not playing until damn near close to January and shit like that, maybe because you like at this point, if they like the same, knowing that Arch is more mobile than Quinn, it's like okay, now we're making business decisions because Arch has been thrown to the one, so it's not like you bringing a whole new QB. Like he's used to that offense a lot. He's used to those wide receivers. But I think because the games are so close, it's like you're not going to make a switch up like that just right now in the middle of a game. Oh yeah, I could definitely see that.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, by halftime, if Ewers is struggling,
Not even halftime. He pulled him in the Georgia game, but Georgia line just smacked everybody. So it ain't, you could put goddamn Joe Burrow back there. That O line got demolished, dog. Like that shit was
that O-line was terrible.
That O line got killed, dog.
Yeah, they did. I think of Texas of like the 07 Gators when it came to Tim Tebow and Chris Leak. I could see certain plays where Arch get in, like they did back then.
I give you that. They were fuck Florida.
Yeah, I think. Oh, it's forever fuck Florida.
I just thought about that damn documentary again, man. They did my boy wrong.
Because they're a weak ass university.
Yeah,
they're a weak ass university. Weak ass university with weak ass coach and weak ass program.
These motherfuckers really sit here and act like Chris Leak want him. I watched this man light up schools.
Hey, only thing Chris Leak did in North Carolina high school history was win 3 straight championships, state championships, bro. That's all he did. I mean, that's it. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't like we got scrubs in North Carolina. Like, we got some ballers here in North Carolina, bro.
And he was undefeated.
The thing about it was, I think nobody's going to dispute what he did in North Carolina. My thing was that documentary made it seem like he was just a bum as a QB at Florida. I'm like, dog, he's one of the main reasons why they got to the goddamn the championship game. Like, yeah, Tebow came in and did his little third down like goal line shit, but come on, man, don't act like Chris Lee wasn't out there dealing either.
He won that.
He definitely did win that joint. They did that boy dirty, man.
But it's whatever, man. But these college, I would say these college football playoffs it's going to be exciting though. That joint is going to be tough.
Yeah, I was skeptical of the 12-team format, but shit, it might be low key straight.
Yeah. You know, as we get older in our age, we don't like new shit, bro. I'm starting to understand my folks, but
hey, yo, remember we was definitely like that with the in-season tournament. We was definitely like that.
But man, that joint came in as a fad though, because the hype is not the same this year, bro. Maybe because certain teams or players not in this joint. I mean, there's still some good teams like OKC and stuff, but last year was just exciting and shit. But I mean,
that shit was raw.
I mean, if we get like Bucks OKC or something like that, I'd be cool with it, man. Like that'd be a good championship game, something like that.
Yeah, good hoops. I need good hoops.
That's all we ask. Like if you give me good hoops, that's all I can ask for, man.
Yep. Shout out to the Knicks though for catching that L.
Oh, the Knicks lost tonight.
Yep.
They sorry.
Oh, what?
Yep.
Nasty.
Shout out to the Knicks, baby. Facts.
What, Trey? How many points did Trey Young have? Hold up.
Trey had like 20 and 10, 22 and 12, some shit like that.
Bro, they was cold that first half, bro. What?
No new watch for you, Josh. Tough for you.
Oh, he had 22 and 11. 22, 11, and 5 to be exact. That's crazy work.
They must have cooked in the second half then.
Oh, made your free throws, Cat.
Brunson went missing. 14 points.
The return of the cone. Shout out to Brunson. Shout out to return of the cone.
Yeah,
man, that's ugly word. That's ugly. Okay, NBA Cup. Hey, this joint might be getting exciting now. Okay.
Damn.
Hey, I like this. But yo, before we get out of this joint, Ayo Dave, you got anything you want to tell the people, my boy? You been gone for a little minute, man.
Hey man, tune into the Heisman race. Heisman race is going on. Heisman show this weekend. I just want to say one quick thing because it's been on my mind. If they give it to Ashton Genty, I wouldn't blame him, honestly. Just like looking at the numbers and him having, one extra game than Travis. Dude put up like almost 2,500 yards this season. That's second most to Barry Sanders. Like Barry Sanders is the only guy that ever had more yards than him in a regular season. So, and the fact that he's doing it at Boise State, yeah, I can see it, but I tell the voters this. I tell everybody this. When's the last time you've seen somebody play 130 plus snaps a game? When's the last time you saw somebody have 1,100 yards receiving, 14 touchdown receptions, 4 interceptions, be the best defensive, be considered as one of the best defensive player of the year, the best player in college football, play both sides of the field. Like, when's the last time you've seen that? It's gonna be a while since you've seen that. Yeah, like the people that you're comparing them to are guys like Charles Woodson, who won the Heisman before, his coach Deion Sanders. I think Champ Bailey played both sides of football a little bit. That doesn't happen much. That doesn't happen. I named like 3 other guys. There's gonna be other guys that rush for 2,500 yards in college football.
Ooh.
And I'm not like discrediting what Genty done, but I will understand just because based on the season that he had. But Travis Hunter to me is the best player in college football and is the Heisman. And I believe that the Heisman Trophy should be coming to Boulder, Colorado.
Oh, good shit, Dave.
Yeah.
I like that.
Max, I agree with you, my boy.
Yeah.
All right.
And my other shout out is would like to shout out champions here. Shout out to the LA Galaxy for winning the MLS Cup. They beat the New York Red Bulls this past weekend. And shout out to Leo Messi too for winning MLS MVP.
Go.
Yeah.
Go.
Yes,
That's all I
sir.
gotta say about Messi. Go.
Hey man, the greatest to ever do it, man. The greatest to ever do it.
BT Corey, anything you got? Any last things you want to say to the viewers, man? To the listeners?
Nah, man, appreciate y'all, watching what we do. You know what I'm saying? We try to give y'all good content. That's it.
Yeah, I'm gonna piggyback off what BT said. We appreciate the viewers. Y'all just keep checking in, tuning in to us. We're gonna try to continue to give y'all the content that y'all love and that y'all appreciate from the Savs. We're gonna keep growing and keep going.
Yeah, Corey. Corey, I don't know what the hell got into you the last like 20 episodes or whatever, but keep it going. I think the listeners and viewers appreciate it. So I say keep it going.
This nigga Corey
One day you're gonna do something that's gonna make us go viral. So keep it up. Keep it up.
And I hope it was today.
He did.
That shit was raw, boy.
He did, but YouTube hating. He did, but YouTube hating.
Yeah, they hated on me a couple times.
Yeah, they be hating.
Yeah. He did, but YouTube hating. But I mean, I ain't trying to be no enemy of YouTube, man. I rock with y'all. I got YouTube TV, YouTube. I rock with y'all, man.
Yeah, I got y'all too. And one more thing, bro, before we get up out of here. That Corey shit, we did not know what that man was gonna do, bro. So
nah,
that
shit
was pure, dog.
Like I was like, what is going on? Like what's going on? Like what?
Yeah.
So shout out to my homeboy Danny. Shout out to my homeboy Danny. He has how the song goes.
Like,
he has
was
one
that
of
a
those.
Boondock song? Was that a Boondock song?
No, that was my homeboy. My homeboy Danny. He made that.
Oh, I'm about to say that had to be made, bro, because that's not.
Backstory with it. My homeboy Danny. He on Facebook. He has a white wife, so he did that as a way, like he was explaining different stories of like the stuff that his white wife had him doing, like going on air balloon rides and going on what was the other shit, the paranormal activity type shit like that Lauren likes to do. They had a lot of stuff going on, just telling us about the fun of him and his white wife.
Makes sense, man.
But he doesn't have to announce it. He don't go out announcing, hey, I got a white wife.
Hey man, you just show up with it. That's how you gotta do it.
Exactly.
Like this, show up with it, bro. You don't gotta announce what you do, bro.
Other people should learn from that, but hey, teach them.
Hey yo, chill out, Mo. Hey yo, hey, Dave, what we tell the people, man? Get the fuck out of here before I lose it.
I'll close this out, Dave.
Subscribe to the pod. Like our episode. If you like this episode, make sure you hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you subscribe.
Share it with your peoples too. You feel me? Share it with everybody. With your cousins, your sister, your brother, your mother, or everybody. You feel me? Co-workers.
Yes, exactly, man. Share this with everybody, man. Yeah, share this with everybody, man. Feel free to post us on your social media pages and everything. We appreciate everyone for tapping in with us on all the social media pages, Instagram, X, Facebook. If you want a shout out on the show, we have a way.
Just let us know.
If you have a way for you to do that, hit us up on our podcast website. You can find that link on our Instagram or our YouTube page, even, or on any of the podcast streaming platforms. It's there. Yeah. There's a link called Support the Show. It'll take you right to where it'll show you all the instructions on what you can do to get a shout out on the Sats and 4 podcast. So
hey, I love it. Hey,
make sure you do that so you get your voice heard. You got like something you want to say, just man, make sure.
Let us know. We'll bring y'all
Sure. Hey, think of we debate anybody on this joint, bro. Y'all don't like what we got to say on this joint? Come on here, bro. We want smoke, bro.
Hey, we don't duck no smoke. You feel me?
We want smoke too, bro. If I've been talking crazy about your favorite player, your favorite team, your favorite program, your favorite cousin, it don't matter, bro. Bring your ass up here then. Come on then.
And I know there's some Duke fans, some Broncos fans, or whoever that I know we've been talking a lot of shit about y'all team. So feel free to come on here.
I welcome any Duke fan, bro. But yeah, like Corey said.
Shout out to our friends though, man. We love y'all, man.
Yeah, shout out to
it's all fun. We know it's all fun.
Nah, I ain't gonna hold you. My dad's a Duke fan, bro. You feel me? So I've been going through this my whole life. So
my brother is. So that's why it is what it is.
My dad, Florida State fan, man. How you think? I know the game, bro. Yeah, bro. Mom is too. Oh, yeah, y'all ain't know that. Yeah. Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah, very. But it's very, but oh well. It's very, but oh well.
But yeah, I close this out. You know how it is. Like how Dave always say, like, subscribe. I can't.
No.
BT got me.
Why?
We out, y'all.
That's the outro. Before we out.
Oh my god.
Play it out.
We going out on that. Yeah.
All right.
We'll catch y'all next time. Out of here.
Sidney Sweeney, if you see this, what's up, boo?
Hey,
Topanga, if you watching this, what's up with
Chris Stratus?
Kimberly Pink Ranger, if you're watching this, what's up?
Oh, so ignorant.
I'll be Plaza.